your dreams.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Snowbreak video, and today I just want to do 5 potential future playable characters for Snowbreak. This is just my personal list. Some of the characters in this list are confirmed to be future playable anyways from the devs themselves. Others in this list are still kind of like they could be playable. There's potential that these characters could be playable, but I think only one character on this list basically is confirmed will be playable in the future. By the way, this video will contain spoilers for the new Blossoms and Ruins chapter in Snowbreak. I don't remember the exact patch number because I play too many gachas, but if you haven't done the new story in Snowbreak, you should probably do that before watching this video. Anyways, number 5, Nita. Nita still to this day doesn't have a 5-star version. The devs have confirmed that she will have a 5-star version this year. I have no idea when. I don't think Nita will be an anniversary character. I don't think she's really that popular, only because 1, she hardly appears in the story, and 2, her design isn't really anything that eye-catching. I think when they designed Nita, I think they had like the normie audience in mind, since Snowbreak was going to cater to normies, but then they went with the fan service route. We do know that her 5-star version is coming sometime this year. Hopefully the devs won't delay her 5-star version any longer. As for how she'll be designed as a 5-star version, I have no idea, because Agave got a pretty good skin that could have been like a redesign for Nita. Agave has the belly dancer skin. I felt like that would have been perfect for Nita, but now I have no idea what they'll do with Nita. Maybe they can just give her kind of like a Amazoness type vibe with Nita, or they could just give her a coyote look. I don't think any of the playable characters are really affiliated or have been affiliated with the coyotes. We do know that Nita has a history with Esther, so I think Nita is basically the closest character we got that has any type of relationship with the coyotes. Maybe she was part of them. I don't know. I haven't done her personal story yet. So anyways, yeah, Nita should be playable this year. I don't think she'll be anniversary though, but she should be coming this year. Number 4, we got Caroline. Caroline, from what we know of her, we do know that she does have battle experience, but she chose to kind of be more of a office type worker. Caroline seems very well received within the player base, so making her playable wouldn't be that far-fetched. She also has a petite type body. I think we could use a little bit more petite women in Snowbreak. As for what she can do, who really knows? I think when it comes to developing kits, I think Seasun can kind of just do about anything. She could be a sub DPS, she could be pure support, or hell, maybe she could be like a new DPS. It'd be kind of funny that like Caroline's manifestation form is just very powerful. Caroline does seem to be one of the most popular NPCs we've had, so having her be playable, I don't think it would be that far-fetched. We do know that she has battle experience, so she's not like a typical, you know, office worker. I can definitely see Caroline being an anniversary character for sure though. Number 3, I'm going to start dwelling into some spoilers territory, so if you have not done the new event story in Snowbreak, I would suggest that you at least play it first. Anyways, for number 3, we got Tao. Tao, just like Caroline, has been in the game since day 1. I do think she's also another fan favorite within the community to some degree. I've heard rumors that the CN player base kind of doesn't really like her that much, because the CN player base does not like female waifus that are non-virgins. I think it's confirmed that Tao has had experience in the bedroom. We do know that Etta calls her mom, but I always just assumed that Etta was just an AI program that kind of had like these weird special abilities. But I think Etta could just be, you know, Tao's biological daughter that just has weird special abilities. I do know that in the beta version of Snowbreak, Etta was the adjutant's little sister, and she was, you know, a biological being. Anyways, the reason why Tao could be playable, despite the fact that the CN player base kind of, sort of, slightly dislikes her, is because she tells the adjutant that she's going to be going under this surgery to help save her life. She says that the surgery could potentially be fatal if something goes wrong. I don't think the developers are just going to kill her off through like surgery. This operation could turn Tao into a manifestation, and thus she could be a playable character. We also know that the developers of Snowbreak do intend to rewrite chapters 1 through 10. So maybe they'll rewrite Tao a little bit. Maybe instead of Etta being like the biological daughter of Tao, maybe Etta will just be like a AI created from Tao or whatever. But the fact that Tao is going to be going under some critical operation that could restore her health could potentially mean that she could be playable in the future, maybe even an anniversary character. Number 2, we got Lizzie, the giraffe girl. She played a pretty huge role in this new story. She basically kind of gave Adjutant hints on how to navigate the Section 16 city. We also know that Lizzie has the power to survive on her own. She's not like very strong, but she does know how to get by, even though she is not a manifestation. Also, by the end of this event chapter, it is hinted that we are going to be going to her academy. Apparently her academy is next to a Urus tree, which is a big deal. Adjutant also managed to get her contact information, so she is going to be seen in the future. She could potentially be playable. I can see her, you know, joining the Hemdall force because she wants to research scholarly things. We do know that she is like a college student, but also happens to be very quirky and memey, and I think a lot of the player base does seem to like her. She's also very petite. I think we could use more petite playable characters in Snowbreak, in my opinion. This is coming from somebody that likes Kadia, okay? I can see Lizzie being a auxiliary type character. The auxiliary stat in the substats for logistics is pretty useless. No character in the game uses auxiliary units except for maybe like the 4-star life. We do know that in the event chapters she can like summon drones to like transport her and stuff. So I can potentially see Lizzie being a auxiliary based character. So now, last but not least, this character appeared very recently in the new event story, and that character is Morpheus. No, not Morpheus from the Matrix, but Morpheus in Snowbreak. There's a character named Morpheus in Snowbreak, and by God, does she look very stunning. Anyways, for her backstory, we do know she's a demiurge created by Rozon, one of the main antagonists. Adjutant's team was initially going to try and kill Morpheus, but Morpheus has managed to escape, and by the end of her escape, we know that she is not really that heartless as she seems. The Adjutant's team seems to notice that Morpheus dislikes hurting flowers, and basically quoted that she actually might be a good person deep down. Maybe I am just coping a little bit hard here, but maybe Morpheus could potentially be playable in the future, despite the fact that she is under Rozon. If Seasun does intend for her to be playable, I don't think she's going to be playable for a long fucking time, because as of right now, Rozon is one of the main big baddies that we have to face, and I don't think Rozon is just gonna die off that quickly. She does seem pretty powerful. However, the main plot of this new story event is basically Rozon is just trying to recruit Adjutant in his team because Rozon feels that Etta is a huge threat that needs to be taken out immediately, to the point where she's willing to work with the Adjutant in order to take out Etta. And since Etta seems to be like the big baddest threat at the moment, Etta could potentially just maybe one-shot Rozon, but Rozon herself, she does seem pretty powerful. But the fact that Rozon was willing to team up with the Adjutant to take out Etta basically means that Rozon might not actually be that strong as she seems. Another reason why I don't think Rozon will just die off so easily is because we do know that she has other demiurges under her control. We've only met, I think, we met 2 so far. We killed one of them, I think. The second one is Morpheus. She seems to have more demiurges under her control, so most likely we'll meet her other demiurges first before like Rozon dies off somehow. Anyways, I really want Morpheus to be playable. I really like her design. She's so cute. I like her. She's elegant. I hope she becomes playable. I hope she does. Anyways, that's my personal list of 5 characters that I want in Snowbreak to be playable. Let me know if you guys have a list, or if there's any other characters in the game that you want to be playable. I know there's like a lot of cute logistics that could potentially be playable. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys later.
Bye bye now. Come again soon.